The millionaire who found love in the most unexpected place. Arav Khan had everything people dreamed of: money, fame, power, and a billion-dollar company that carried his name. People saw him as the untouchable CEO, who never smiled, never slowed down, and never let anyone close. His life was full of meetings, numbers, and flashing cameras, but empty of anything that felt real. One summer morning, stress pushed him to leave the city behind. Without telling anyone, he drove for hours until he reached a quiet village surrounded by golden fields and fresh air. For the first time in years, the world felt still. And that's where he saw her. Zoya. She was carrying a basket of vegetables from the fields, her clothes simple, her face glowing with innocence. She didn't know who he was. She didn't know his power, his status, or his wealth. And that was the first thing that captured him. When she smiled and said, "You look lost. Do you need help?" Arav felt something he hadn't felt in years. Peace. Zoya showed him the way to the local guest hut. She talked with kindness, not out of fear or respect, but like a normal human being. She made him tea with her own hands, warm and comforting, and Arav couldn't understand why that simple cup felt better than anything his luxurious life ever gave him. Over the next few days, they met again, accidentally at first, then purposely. Zoya told him stories about the village, about how she taught children who couldn't afford school, about how happiness wasn't about money, but about heart. Arav found himself walking beside her through fields, sitting with her near the river, laughing, really laughing for the first time in years. She saw the man, not the millionaire. He saw the soul, not the simplicity. But soon, the truth couldn't stay hidden. When the villagers discovered who Arav really was, everything changed. People turned shy, respectful, distant. But Zoya didn't. She confronted him one evening under the fading orange sky. "You should have told me," she said softly. "I was afraid," Arav admitted. "Afraid you would treat me like everyone else, with distance. I didn't want to lose the only honest connection I've felt in years." Zoya looked into his eyes. "I don't care about your money, Arav. I care about your heart. But you must trust me with the truth." And he did. From that day on, their bond grew even deeper. Arav began returning to the village every weekend, leaving behind meetings and luxury just to be with her. She showed him how to enjoy life, how to breathe, how to love. In return, he brought hope to her small world, supporting the village school, fixing homes, and helping without ever taking credit. He didn't want fame. He wanted her. One evening, standing by the quiet riverside where they first talked for hours, Arav held her hands trembling with emotion. "Zoya, I came here running from my life. I never thought I'd find my future waiting for me in a small village. But you," he paused, voice breaking, "you were the most unexpected, beautiful part of my life. Will you build a future with me?" Tears filled her eyes, but her smile was steady. "Yes, Arav, because love is not about where you come from. It's about where your heart feels at home." And in that moment, the millionaire CEO, who once lived in loneliness, realized he had found love in the most unexpected place, in the heart of a village girl who taught him the meaning of life.